President Mahinda Rajapaksa of Sri Lanka is in London tonight ahead of a speech to the Oxford Union later this week. His visit coincides with Channel 4 News obtaining further damning material which appears to show war crimes being committed by his government's troops in Sri Lanka's civil war. Last year, this programme broadcast footage of troops executing Tamils in the final stages of the war against the Tamil Tigers. Now we have new images of the same incident, which raise new questions about the incident and suggest its scale was much bigger than had been thought. A warning, this report from our Foreign Affairs correspondent Jonathan Miller does contain extremely disturbing images.
On arrival at Heathrow last night, President Mahinda Rajapaksa got a frosty reception in more ways than one. 500 exiled Sri Lankan Tamils demanding freedom and protesting against the visit to Britain of a man they accuse of complicity in war crimes. This, the flag of the brutally defeated Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, also widely accused of war crimes. As you might expect, the president took a different exit. This is him earlier this year, congratulating his brother who masterminded the Tigers' defeat. As head of state, Mahinda Rajapaksa has immunity from prosecution, but his brother and other senior officials do not, and the evidence against them is mounting. Last year, Sri Lanka's bloody 30-year civil war ended in the deaths of as many as 30,000 civilians in a matter of weeks. There were allegations of massacres. In August last year, Channel 4 News obtained a chilling minute-long video depicting the execution of 9 bound and blindfolded men. The Sri Lankan government said it was a fake, but UN investigators thought otherwise.
The conclusion clearly is that the videotape is authentic. I call for an independent inquiry to be established to carry out an impartial investigation into war crimes.
Sri Lanka has never allowed an independent inquiry and has barred UN investigators from entering the country. Now Channel 4 News has obtained a longer, even more disturbing video of the same incident. There are more executions and more soldiers. This time, some are even partially visible. This killing field is being openly filmed, suggesting the perpetrators do not fear the consequences. We are unable, however, to independently verify the authenticity of this footage. The rest of this video is just too gruesome to broadcast. Women bound, shot dead, undressed, callous comments from onlookers laden with sexual innuendo. Since Channel 4 News received and broadcast the executions video over a year ago, we have received hundreds of photographs and many more shocking videos depicting summary executions and rape. We've now sent this 5-minute, 30-second video to the UN panel convened to determine whether or not there should be an independent international war crimes inquiry. The Commander-in-Chief of the Sri Lankan Armed Forces, President Mahinda Rajapaksa, is tonight staying in London's plush Dorchester Hotel in Park Lane. He's here to address the Oxford Union on Thursday. It's a private visit, although we've just learned he's to meet the Defence Secretary, Liam Fox, albeit in a private capacity, while he's here. President Rajapaksa was reportedly in two minds as to whether to make this visit to London, organised for him by the Sri Lankan High Commission. The British government apparently initially unwilling to pay for his diplomatic protection while here. That, however, has clearly changed. The Foreign Office told me that they'd made what they called appropriate security arrangements for the President's visit. Paid for, of course, by the British taxpayer.
Amnesty International is calling on the Metropolitan Police and the UK judiciary to examine any of the evidence alleging war crimes and crimes against humanity in Sri Lanka that are put before it very seriously, to see whether any of the members of the Sri Lankan government, including the president, who are present right now in the UK, have run afoul of laws, of international laws that would trigger UK jurisdiction.